Hey guys, James here with another mukbang. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Also make sure you click on the bell notification down below so you don't miss out on any updates. As you can see, today we are having KFC. I picked up their, I think this is called their big box. So it's different than the $5 box, but this was about like $9. And it comes with 3 pieces of fried chicken, a biscuit, and 2 sides. Originally it came with mashed potatoes and gravy, but I didn't feel like it, so I swapped it out for some mac and cheese. And then I got some coleslaw, and then all my condiments here. So I got some honey mustard, butter and honey for the biscuit, and some hot sauce for the chicken. So let's get started. So the pieces of chicken, you're able to choose either from their grilled, original, or crispy. So I just asked for a mixture of their original and crispy. And then to drink, I have a Sierra Mist. I'm gonna try my best not to drink all of it. All right, let's go for this big, I think this might be a breast. So they gave me a breast that was extra crispy, so hopefully there's a great crisp to it. Let's see. Yep, it's there. It's always sad when you get the extra crispy and you feel like it's not, but this one, hopefully you guys can hear that. I don't think I've had KFC in a while. So if you guys are wondering where Mark is, it's actually in the middle of the week. Or I lied, rather the start of the week. I got called in for jury duty. And clearly, I'm not there, so I got dismissed. Monday morning jury duty is the equivalent of people going home from Las Vegas after a weekend of party. Like, no one wants to be there. Everyone looks very down and trodden. But the moment they call your name to say that you're released for the day, everyone looks like, I don't know, they've been told that they got tickets to Disneyland or something. Everyone just looks so happy. But yeah, like, we're supposed to report to jury duty at like 7:45 in the morning. I've been on a jury twice, so I kind of know that 7:45 is just a ploy to get people there earlier. I don't know if that's how it works across the states or not, but that's just from my experience. So I was like, okay, well, I'll try to get there by like 7:50. Maybe I'll be able to get like they have like little laptop stations where you could do some work or go online. But by the time I got there, all of them were already taken, so those people probably showed up actually on time. But even though I got there at like 7:45, again, because I've done jury duty and it was at that same courthouse multiple times, all these people were trying to turn into this one way to get into the parking structure, but I knew of the back way, so I was able to go to the back way, and that saved probably 5 minutes. But yeah, once I got into that room, it was like the hardest thing to find a seat. So I tried to just stand, but this worker did not want me to stand, so she said try to find a seat. But it was one of those scenarios where literally it was a row of 10 seats. The only seat that was available was the one right smack in the center. And I wasn't about to climb over a bunch of people to get to that seat, so I roamed around the room. Eventually I found this little quiet room in the back where you could kind of still hear all of the announcements, but not really. And the seating was just, there was like this conference table and then just seats all along the wall. So I set up shop there. Brought my laptop. I had a little work to do. I was trying to like text message some friends too, but everyone was at work. And then they slowly started calling different groups of people to actually go to the court and meet with the judge. Now, if you've never done jury duty, basically you get called into a room. It looks exactly like what you see on TV. And then if you're asked to, you get seated in the jury box. It's been a while since I served, so I think there's either 9 or 10 and then an alternate. But you sit in the box and then the judge asks you questions, and then based on how you answer those questions, the prosecutor or defense can excuse you. And it's very interesting because you can tell people that are like clearly trying to get out of jury duty, but usually the judge is not having it. They've been doing this long enough where they probably heard every excuse under the sun. The first time I served, it was a very interesting case. So I didn't mind. The thing I did mind was it was a 9-day trial. So I think at that point my work was only covering like 5 days, so I had to take vacation just to finish off the trial. It was not an ideal way to spend my PTO, but that year I remember feeling like, okay, I did my civic duty. It's good to go. That trial was about, it was a kidnapping and robbery case. So they, you could tell that, I forget which side it was, but one of the sides was clearly trying to confuse the jury. So they talked a lot about forensics. And you're not supposed to do any kind of like research or going online to like find out more about the case on your own time. So you're only presented with the information they give you there, and then you need to make an informed decision based on that. Mm. The coleslaw is really good with the chicken. Oh, and then the other interesting thing about that trial that I was on was the prosecutor was actually deaf, so she was signing the entire time. So that was very fascinating to watch her do that. But I did feel like, you know, as soon as I got the jury summons and then I got it was the kind where you have to call in every day. But once I got in there, I was thinking like, oh, I'm a pro at this. Like I knew to bring a jacket because they blast the AC in there. I knew to bring snacks. I knew to bring my laptop. Like I felt very prepared. So for those of you who have never served, I hope you have a different attitude towards it if you do get selected, because you know, at the end of the day, these people are like really hoping for a fair trial, and if you were ever in that situation, you know, you would much rather have people that are willing to be open and listen to everything before just making a decision and wanting to get out of there as quick as they can, right? So that was, I mean, that helped for me to have that kind of perspective. And I'm sure there's red tape around it, but they can make the jury waiting room area a little bit more exciting. Like, I don't know, have some music playing, or I think there's some TVs that are playing like shows. I just think there's a lot of different ways to jazz it up. If I ended up staying there, I was planning to get some of the cafeteria food and film a mukbang. But that didn't happen. The car mukbang would have been a possibility, but my car was actually kind of far away. You do get an hour and a half for lunch. But yeah, I was getting a little worried because they weren't calling my name. They called a Jane Lee, a Jaime Lee,
Jaime Lee, Mario Lopez,
and of course the last go around where they were dismissing people, they called my name at last. So I want to just shout out 2 channels really quick, just randomly. The main reason I think I'm eating chicken today is because of Angelina Sepulveda. Hopefully I got her last name right, but she was eating Church's chicken the other day, and Church's is way too far for me to go for lunch, so I was like, what's the next best thing? Popeyes was a little bit out of the way, so I ended up getting KFC, right? So that's one reason why you guys are seeing this right now. And then I just want to shout out, I think their channel name is Life of JKK. So John, Crystal, Kaylee. They are a YouTuber family that I've been watching. They film mukbangs, and I've been really enjoying their content. And I almost ended up getting McDonald's because that was literally the last thing I watched before I went to bed last night. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to McDonald's or something, because this KFC is right next door to McDonald's. But I was thinking, what have I done on this channel recently? And I think I said KFC, so you guys see Hedu? He's like peeking. Up here. Head up here. Sit. I'll get you a treat when I'm done eating, okay? How's that sound? I think I made the right call with the mac and cheese today. My hands are destroyed right now. Mark would not be happy to see this. So I'll probably post this on Friday. And if you guys haven't checked out my Instagram, I'm gonna do my best to post a schedule every like Sunday night for what's to come the week ahead. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed that. But for Friday, what I wanted to do was some kind of like fan request day or something, where you guys let me know, hey, could you eat that? And then the following Friday we would post it. So the other reason I chose KFC is last week when we were doing a poll on what do you think we're eating, Taco Bell or KFC, more people voted for KFC. So that gave me the idea to film that for today's mukbang. But now I need ideas for the following week. So you can go to the About section on my YouTube channel. You can either email me or private message me on Instagram, and then I will confer with Mark, of course, and we'll figure it out. I don't know what I want to end with. I guess mac and cheese. I'll eat this first. One more channel shout out. And all these channels I'm mentioning, I'll put it here or here. I don't even know. I'm not good at that. But also check out Life of D. She posted a hilarious, I mean, it wasn't meant to be hilarious, but it ended up being very hilarious. And she does the same thing I do. When you smell something funky, you kind of keep smelling it. I think she was eating Popeyes and the coleslaw was not appetizing at all. So she kept smelling it in the video and said, next time I'm gonna get KFC. So I feel like there's all these external forces now that are influencing what I'm eating, which I don't mind, so long as I kind of balance it out. I can't be eating KFC every day, but I don't, so it's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this mukbang. If you guys did, make sure you thumbs it up, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys for our next video. Bye!